Hey guys, this is Sharon. I'm super excited to be doing a little tutorial for you guys today and introduce you to the Flawless 4. So if you've seen the title or the name of the group, it's called 15 Minute Face, from wake up to makeup. So this is what this tutorial is going to be about. If you're joining, let me know below. Leave your name, what you're doing, what you're up to, how your day was, and we'll go from there. So I have a clean face. In case you have anything on, makeup or just cream or just woke up, you can just lightly remove using a baby wipe or makeup remover. You can just remove any excess oils you have on your face. Once your face is clean, the first step will be to hydrate. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this cream. This is the Divine Daily Moisturizer from Younique. So I'm going to use about a pea size. And I usually apply this with a brush, but I'll just go ahead and lightly dab it all over. And it's super important to have your skin be ultra hydrated before applying any makeup. It'll help the makeup adhere. It'll help hydrate your skin, and so you won't have dry patches, and that's super important. Whether you have oily or dry skin, it's really very important to hydrate. So if you have oily skin, you can get a water-based cream, and if you have dry skin, you can get an oil-based cream. Just avoid putting it on the like oily spots. So like the T-zone is usually oily right here. Avoid putting it over there if you tend to get very oily in these spots. So that was my moisturizer. That was step 1. Step 2 is primer. And now, because I'm talking, it may take a little bit more than 15 minutes, but I do this on a daily basis, and it takes me about probably 7 minutes to do my whole face. So, okay, so I'm just scraping out a little bit of primer. The packaging has changed for the primer. It's now in a plastic squishable bottle, so you can just squeeze it out, and when there's almost none left, you can cut the tube and just get whatever is left out of it. So I'm just going to apply that all over. And this is super smooth, so it's kind of like I don't know what the base is, but it's not oily. It's not going to leave you with a dewy skin. It's just a really hydrating, I'd say it's even like mattifying. So, and it's really soft. I could do this all day. Okay, so that's that. Step 2 done. Step 3 is foundation, and the shade I'm using is Taffeta. This is our liquid foundation. I'll just take out the dropper, squeeze it all out, close, and shake for 10 seconds. And I will apply it with a liquid foundation brush. So I'm just going to fill in the dropper, and this is almost empty, so I do have a new one that I got in the mail a few days ago, but I will try to get every single drop out of this one. So I'm just going to put 5 drops on my brush, and although this looks like 4, I actually applied 5. Hey yous, leave me a comment, let me know you're here. So I'm just gonna dab it and just get my face full of foundation spots, which look like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend it in. Now this is a liquid foundation, but it dries to a matte powdery finish. So the more you blend it in, and once it dries, hey Aviva, thank you for joining. Thank you for hosting. So this is the liquid foundation, and you could just buff it in. Once it's dry, it's a powdery finish. It's not going to be greasy, and it's just a very nice flawless Photoshop finish. So that is foundation. And let's see. 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I've already applied moisturizer, primer, foundation. So, you already know I'm going to beat this 15-minute timer, so I might show you more. Next, concealer. So, this little bad boy looks small, but you barely use any, and it lasts a very long time. I've had it for over a year. This is all I'm using for my face. I know, 5 minutes, and I've got moisturizer, primer, foundation on. Like, 5 minutes. Concealer, okay? This little, tiny little blob there is going to cover all of this, highlight my nose, highlight my cupid's bow, add a little highlight right here, and highlight my forehead. So I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, thank you, Viva. So I'm just going to just lightly press it into my skin with my finger. And this shade is Velour. It's the concealer. It's one shade lighter than the foundation I'm using. Usually if you want to just conceal and for it to be the same color as your skin tone, you take the same exact shade as your foundation. But because I want to highlight, I do tend to take one shade lighter in order to be able to highlight and sculpt my face with a contour. So there you go. I still have some left. And I've highlighted it all. Hey Christina, how are you? How's your day going, or how did your day go? How was your day? Okay, so I'm just going to smooth it out and make sure it's really just, I'm going to press it into my skin. Hey. And on my nose. Cupid's bow. And it's okay if it goes on your lips. If you're going to apply a new product after, it's just going to make it last longer. So I'm actually going to purposely apply some to my lips. So, there you go. You are done with the highlight. And you could highlight using a blending bud if you wanted to. I think it's quicker when I use my fingers. And the heat from my fingers helps me really apply it smoothly and have it kind of get into my skin. So this is it for the highlight. So, next step is to use a blush for contour. So, just one moment, seeing as I am right on time. Let's see, 8 minutes. It's done. Basically done. So let's contour. I'm going to use the bronzer, the Beachfront bronzer, and this is Hermosa. It's our second darkest shade. We have 3 shades, so this is what it looks like. And I'm going to grab my brush. It's a contour slash blush brush. So I'm just going to grab a little bit, tap the excess off. And when you contour, you kind of want to go right under your cheekbone, but not into the part where it's hollow. So if you don't want to go in here, you want to go just right above. So lightly sweeping motion. Okay. Tiny bit more. Just contour your forehead. If you have a small forehead, it's not suggested or recommended for you to contour it because it's just going to make it look smaller. So if you do have a smaller forehead, you're actually better off just highlighting that center part of your forehead. But don't contour. So just gonna go right under here. And you always want to blend it up. The point of a contour is to lift your face. So if you blend it down, you're actually gonna bring or make your face look droopy. But if you blend it up, then you're giving yourself a free facelift. Okay, so that's it. And you can also just sculpt your jawline real quick. And basically, if you're a no makeup look kind of person, this would be it. You could just leave and you'd be ready for the day. You've got foundation, you've got concealer, a little bit of contour, but you can also go in and add some blush. You can add just a quick, let me grab this, lip gloss to complete the look. So I'll just apply this on top. And what is super awesome with these lip glosses is this thing right here, which is a mirror for you to use when you're on the go. So there you go. Let's see, one last time. 10 minutes, 42 seconds. If that's not super quick, super efficient, get ready and run, I don't know what is. 10 minutes is amazing. And I was talking, so you could do all of that in probably 6 minutes. So because I still have 5 more minutes, I will show you one last thing. I know, Aviva, it's crazy. Like, do I not look fully just awake, ready for the day? So, last thing I will show you, or rather 2 last things, I promise. So I'm going to show you the highlighting cream. This is the contour palette, Younique's contour palette, and this is a cream. This is powder, and this is a cream highlighter. I'm sorry for the mess. It's a little hard to keep this one neat, so I'm just going to grab a little with my finger, and I'll just lightly apply it to my upper cheekbone, highlighting area. Okay, so it gives you a nice little shimmer and glow, and if you're unsure where to apply it, we have a little woman on the display who will show you where to apply it to. So I'm going to grab just a tiny bit more and apply it right here. And you can go as bold as you want. I try to go light because I don't want to be seen from space. And you can even go on your nose. A little bit on your Cupid's bow. And you've got a beautiful glow. You can even highlight your tear duct. Okay, so I know a lot of you wanted to see the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So I will be showing you how to use it and the results, which are crazy. So I'm going to start with 1 coat of a regular mascara, and this is my favorite regular mascara. It's the Voluminous Mascara from L'Oreal. And I'm going to do this eye for you guys, so I'm just going to start with 1 little thin coat of this mascara and make sure I coat all of my lashes. Oops. If you get this or do this, like me, don't freak out, it's okay. You can just grab a Q-tip and just go over the spot and turn it. See? It's all gone. So I applied a thin little coat of mascara, and now I'm going to use my 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. And so this comes in 2 tubes. Let's see, how long are we at here? 13 minutes, 45 seconds. Perfect. So this mascara comes with 2 tubes. 1 is a transplanting gel and 1 is fibers. So you always start with the transplanting gel. And you don't have to apply for like a base of mascara. It's really up to you and what you like. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. So I'm going to just go in with the transplanting gel and go all over my lashes, which already have a base coat of mascara. And you can already tell this is like, I'm showing this to my friend who's on the sidelines. So you can already tell this is like pretty amazing. So I'm just going to coat all of my lashes, top and bottom, like up and down, not bottom over here. You could apply it at the end if you want to. So I just applied the transplanting gel. Step 2 are the fibers. So grab this little tube. These are the fibers. I'm just going to roll them around on my hand to remove the excess. tap it a little bit just in case there are a few more loose ones, and go in right over my transplanting gel and just lightly caress the tips of my lashes. I don't go to the base because I feel like it may leave some fallout, and I also don't want as much fullness at the base. If you did want fullness, you could go halfway and go up. I don't suggest going all the way to the tip or like the root, the base of your lashes, because if you get this in your eye, just like anything you get in your eye, it's not going to be pleasant. So crazy, I know. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. So I'm just going to give this about 30 seconds. Usually I would do this eye, so I would just go ahead and apply my transplanting gel and my fibers, and by the time I would finish this eye, I'd get back to this one. So I'm just going to give it like 20 seconds. And I believe we're still under the 15-minute. Oh no, we're at 16, but it's okay because we got way more in than just the Flawless 4. So, last step is the transplanting gel again. So just go in and seal those fibers in. And once again, you want to coat both sides, up and down. So you just lightly go and coat. And this mascara is buildable, so if you wanted more, ooh, I have something in my eye. If you wanted more length or more volume, you just have to go in with a second coat and you can get that. So, and if ever, say you had a clump and you didn't like it, you can go in with the lash comb, which has two sides. One is for your brows to tame them, and one is in case you have a little clump that you don't like, you could just go in and comb them out. See? And just get them the way you like them. So, no mascara, 3D mascara. Pretty crazy, right? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this live demo. Let me know in the comments below if you have any requests for specific looks. Let me know. I'll gladly do them for you, and I'll even try to get them under 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Yes. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Aviva. Thank you for joining. Have a great night, guys. Bye.